Okay, last battle with Steven's Metagross, and the base deck has served me well so far, so I didn't make any changes other than blinging it out for the last one. We'll see how we can end it. I've got a Lucario coin here, so will it be Mega Lucario? I think that would be a decent matchup for me. Okay, get the Beldum and a Meowth, so I'll start the Beldum, hold the Meowth. And we got Dunsparce over there, so it could be any number of things. Lots of decks are playing the Dunsparce now. Oh, Froakie, okay. So it is going to be Greninja. And makes sense that they want to go first. They want to play, and then either Rare Candy or a Grand Tree, which Grand Tree would be beneficial for me as well. We'll start with the Last Ditch Catch. Grab a Lilies. Because I don't have a whole lot in the moment. I don't need the boss's orders. I don't need the Unfair Stamp yet. Ooh, that's a lot of energy. Okay, well, let's Puffin. And we'll go ahead and grab 2 more. I think I can leave it. Yeah, I've got more energy. I don't think they'll take a knockout this turn. Well, I say that. They do have the Dunsparce with the free retreat in the active, and if they do Dunsparce with runaway draw, Froakie can come in the active. Maybe it'll stay a Froakie. Okay, and so this is Greninja Dusknoir. Pokepad for Dunsparce. There's runaway draw. And they already attached, so it's not going to be the Shuriken attack. Okay, Ultra Ball for the Frogadier. Okay, so they don't have it. So they're slow evolving. Gives me another turn without losing anything. But I have nothing. I don't have a way to get another... Oh, okay. Petrol, Mawile, and a ton of energy. So drawing that much energy with the Lilies was bad. I really needed something else. But I do have Rare Candy in hand. So let's grab the Ultra Ball. Let's use the Ultra Ball. And I'll just discard 1 of each. And we'll go with... actually, let's do the Genesect. Because this will let me grab the Metagross for the Rare Candy as well as a Metang. So I can start setting up another one. The next turn, just grab another Metagross, another Metang. Okay, Rare Candy. We'll just do the active. Metang on you. And let's X-Boot. Grab 1 of each. Attach. And I'll do the Mawile as well. And attach there. Okay, so no Jellicent or Frillish inside at the moment. I'll need an empty bench spot before I can start that line. Oh, an Energy Recycler, okay. Well, they've got Frogadier. If they get Greninja, they can do 170 and grab a card they need. Oh, Mirage Barrage, that's the one. And they do attach the Ignition and then go for Lilies. So maybe they are going for the Mirage Barrage. Ultra Ball Duskull comes back. They have the second Froakie on the bench. Oh, that's smart. They take out the Metang, and the Mega Mawile is now damaged. So they see that as an easy 3 prizes they can take at some point. Which, I mean, yeah, now it's only 150 away. So that's bad. Maybe I shouldn't have benched it. Okay, well, Night Stretcher to bring that back. Metallic Signal. I want to each of those again. Evolve. And let's X-Boot. Just going to grab the metal. Put that on the Mawile so I can use it. Metal Stomp. Oh, okay, so if they get the Dusclops, they'll be able to Curse Blast on Mawile, Mirage Barrage again, take out the Metang, plus Mawile, and that's 4 prizes, which would just put them 1 away from winning. Okay, Colress, they're grabbing an Energy and a Stadium. There's Grandtree. And actually, oh my gosh, if they just did... Okay, no, they're going for the Frogadier. Okay. Just trying to think if in any way would doing Dusknoir allow them to take all 5 prizes in that turn. And that's obnoxious. Okay, so they're just completely cutting off any potential support. Oh, okay, so there's the 2 prizes, and now all they need is the 3. Well, so Metagross in my hand is dead. Let's go for the unfair stamp. We'll put them down to 2 cards, and maybe that'll be enough to stop what they're doing, because they do have a backup Greninja on the bench, but I don't know that they'll be able to do anything with it. I mean, all they need is 1 energy, and then they can attack and search for any card in their deck. I don't know. We'll see what I can do here. Well, let's get a Beldum. Get that in play. Metallic Signal. Okay, so I do have Metagross. I'm going to go ahead and grab them both, so that way I'm not drawing into them. And Rare Candy next turn if they don't take out the Beldum again. And I don't need to grab any energy, so we'll just Metal Stomp. Okay, 2 prizes. Faz and Ultra Ball, okay. Okay, so there is Dusknoir. There's the water. Lilies, of course. They get the lilies before even having to attack. Double Dunsparce. Shinobi Blade, okay. 170 and grab any card that they want. Yeah, so that's the problem with Megas. They can go for it and win the game, and as of right now, I don't have a way to get all 3 prizes in a single turn. This deck is just not set up like that. Okay, we're gonna hard retreat. Let's put the Frillish there, because maybe item locking will be enough. And it is weak to Psychic, being a fighting Terra. Honestly, maybe a Psyduck is not the worst thing that I could include in this deck later. Yeah, so Mawile is only 2 damage counters away from being knocked out. And the Ignition, of course. They didn't even have to search for that, they just had it. So they do get their 4 prize turn. Only needed 3. But that was a tough one. Yeah, very consistent. They did everything they wanted to do. So, not how I would have wanted to end my series, but that was a good match. Good game. Okay, so that is the end of Steven's Metagross, and that actually went way better than expected. Ended with a 60% win rate, which is the reverse of the last series with Zoroark. So let's talk about the losses first. There was Raging Bolt, Mega Starmie and Frostlass, Cynthia's Garchomp, that was a rough one. And then the one you just saw, which was the Greninja, which was a really good match. So I only showed you a couple of those, but more important and more impressive, in my opinion, were the wins. So there was a couple of those that I lost that I actually did win the second time around, or I won and then lost the second time around. So for instance, my first match against Mega Starmie, that was a win. That was really good. Then I also beat a Raging Bolt. I beat a Festival League deck, which that one, they just kind of, once they couldn't get through my metals, they just conceded. You know, the metal resistance as well as the full metal lab would have been like multiple double attacks in order to take any knockouts, so they gave up. Then I beat the Ogerpon box. I beat another Mega Starmie. And then my best one, of course, was against Dragapult. So even though I've seen variations of this deck, you know, I talked about there was one with the Empoleon being really tanky, but I didn't need to. I had a winning ratio just with the base deck that they give you for free in the game. So that's pretty impressive. Most of the time, almost all the time, I end up having to make some tweaks, but this one was solid. So enjoyed that. And we'll move on. I think I've got time to do one more before the season ends, so be on the lookout for that. See you over there.